Everybody, it's Jeremy. Welcome back to Pathfinder, Wrath of the Righteous. This is our Beast Tamer Bard build, episode 200, I think, actually. We just confirmed that Latveric was a bad guy, defeated him. He was actually quite strong. We defeated him without any real issues, but, like, he slapped. So that was scary. But on our way over there, Ivu was taken from us, which is no bueno. So we need to kind of head back to the Nexus, and one, we need to rest. Two, we need to see if we can
I'm glad I was useful to you.
figure out what the next step to save Ivu is, right?
I finished here. Is there
Swank.
more?
Thank.
I did it.
The inhabitants of Elutionira seem to enjoy the abundance of lava around them. Demons are not immune to fire, they just like to live close to such a destructive element.
Let's see what we can do.
That seems unnecessarily dangerous. Which seems very much in the vein of demonic entities. Portal down, portal down, portal down, portal down. Oh, hello, D!
Here we go.
Okay, we're gonna take the teleporter over to the Nexus.
A bright future awaits us. I will help where I can.
Here we go! So, to chat with Early Sunset, we need to go back through the portal to the Midnight Pain, I believe. Because Early Sunset's just astrally projecting. I think was the concept. Hi.
Can't make the demons wait.
Caves. We're gonna run down road.
Beautiful.
Okay, looks like there's no one hanging out down here. We're gonna run up top. Talk to Lan, Arushale, and the Hand of the Inheritor. Can I help you? Boy? Sir? Sir boy? You are incorrigible. Okay, nothing there. Nothing there. Ah. How well known am I among the denizens of Elutionira? Some demons have heard rumors about you, but no one is paying much heed to those rumors. What do you think of the one you call the champion of Golarion?
I feel like a chosen one. I can handle it.
Bom, bom, bom.
Can't make the demons wait.
Oh, right, the pleasure slaves. Okay.
Beautiful.
Hey, hey. Don't you do
Let's
it.
see what we can do.
Hey! Bad boy Bean.
Here we go.
But he's like, I'm not a bad boy Bean. I didn't do nothing, Papa. Oop. He's yelling. Or sorry.
I can handle it.
Okay. Back to early sunset we go. To chat about the stuff. Okay, finally. I've had time to think everything over and I know exactly what we need to do to find what's been lost. Though, the situation is difficult beyond belief. When you lose something in a Lucianira, you rarely find it again. What can we do to save Iva? First, we need to find her. Under no circumstances should you conduct inquiries within the city or otherwise draw attention to yourself. The kidnappers will know you by sight. Now, I will have to conduct this search myself. Of course, I cannot appear in my true form in a Lucianira. It would create early sunset chuckles, excessive agitation among the demons. But I am skilled enough at transformation magic to disguise myself as an inhabitant of the abyss. How are you going to search? In the most simple and elegant manner. I will go to the flesh markets disguised as a powerful demon and declare that I want to buy a dragon. Many threads of influence and information converge at the flesh markets. Even if the denizens of that place know nothing about Ivu's disappearance, they will stop at nothing to find out where she is, steal her away from her kidnappers, and deliver her to a waiting buyer. We may not even have to lift a finger. What should I do? Stay close at hand in case things go sour. The demons may recognize me, or try to trick me, or even attack me. So be there and be on full alert. Everything seems clear to me. Tell me when you are ready to go to the city, and I will begin my mission. Arushale, who has been listening to the conversation with some excitement, suddenly looks up. Without shifting her gaze from early sunset, she quietly sings the tune of Starward Gaze. A very sweet song, child. I feel like that's a reference, and I do not know Pathfinder. Starward Gaze. Is Starward Gaze the Desna song? Is there an insinuation here? Interesting. I'm not gonna look more stuff up because I don't want to get spoiled on anything. But my heart hurts because of Ivu, and I just wanted to express my concern in some way. Songs are good for this. Arushale waits another moment, glances at you, then falls silent. What news do you bring from Golarion? Unfortunately, the news is not good. In your absence, relations between the official and free crusaders have worsened. Most of your allies have been banned from Dresden. They have been forced to rely on their own strength alone to find demons. Queen Galfrey has moved the headquarters for the entire crusade to Dresden, along with part of her court. She has imposed order in the city, or order as she sees it. Many among the crusaders were saddened by your departure, but others were gladdened by it. They prefer more conservative practices and leaders they can understand. As for the demons, I expected their attacks to intensify, but this has not yet happened. It seems the attack on the Midnight Vein and the interruption of the supply of crystals dampened their fervor. Demonic activities remain strong near the Threshold Fortress and the maiming of Iz Rift, but it is always strong there. I did not notice that anything changed from your departure. That's all the news I have. I will also bring news of the youngest members of your free fellowship. They are training day and night. Right. To become true warriors, and they eagerly await your return. They do not believe that the abyss will devour you. Young people are so full of hope, are they not? Ah, yes. And as a counterpoint to their zeal, not long after your departure, a letter arrived in Dresden from a priestess in Nerosian by the name of Nerita, the former tutor of your young crusaders. You may read it and feel the full force of her rebuke. Aha! Nice. Commander, you almost certainly do not know or remember my name. I was Clena and Dabarok's tutor, the youths whom you so recklessly accepted into the ranks of your free crusaders. I am a simple priestess. I start every morning with a prayer. I pray for the defeat of the forces of chaos and evil. I pray for a new, better world. And I pray for a peaceful future for all the poor orphans who find shelter here in our orphanage. But for many mornings now I find myself struggling to utter the holy words. I tremble, not knowing if tomorrow a messenger will bring news that my dear wards have lost their lives somewhere out there in the world womb. People say you are a great hero, Commander, our last hope. Each new report of your deeds sends young heads spinning. Each step you take echoes in thousands of hearts. That echo is dangerous. I implore you, do not forget the responsibility that has been laid upon you. Is all I ask. Priestess Nerita, tutor, Temple of Abadar Orphanage, Nerosian. Yeah, that's fair. Do you know anything useful about Alushanira or its inhabitants? I know that every being capable of speech is capable of deception, and those who cannot speak deceive with silence. If you want more practical advice, do not simply follow the paths laid out before you. You must forge your own. In most places where guards bar your way, there will be a secret path or a hidden teleportation route, the most natural method for a demon. It's rare for demons to rely on locks, as they prefer to kill intruders, but you should be ready for that. You recognize the name Hepzibah, spawn of Baphomet. Early Sunset's lip curls with undisguised contempt. She shares one trait with her disgusting father. She is a master at subverting expectations. Many consider Hepzibah powerful, but also think her outspoken and narrow-minded, and she is happy to maintain that reputation. In fact, she is cunning and resourceful and does not always act on impulse. Take care if you plan to move against her. What did you mean when you said Baphomet is a master of subverting expectations? Enemies should be treated with an open mind. Therefore, I cannot fail to acknowledge Baphomet's ingenuity. You know how his ascent began? He was the favorite plaything of Lamashtu, but he conceived a bold plan to steal the scepter of the Prince of Darkness. He failed. Baphomet was captured, subjected to brutal punishment, and imprisoned in the Ivory Labyrinth, a prison designed to be impossible to escape by its powerful creator, Asmodeus. But a thief is a thief. Baphomet found an ingenious way to escape. He stole his prison from hell and took it to the abyss. The Ivory Labyrinth went from being his prison to his possession, his abyssal realm. From it, he rules hordes of minotaurs and secret societies of cultists. This is what I meant when I said Baphomet knows how to subvert expectations. What are you planning to do in the abyss? I could accompany you and give you advice as I did in Dresden, but I see that the role of mentor and bodyguard has already been taken over by the hand of the inheritor. It is not a good idea to take two otherworldly creatures hostile to demons with you. Even if I were disguised, the chance of attracting unnecessary attention would be doubled. I will stay here and watch over the camp. If an emergency arises, I will naturally intervene, but until then, I prefer to conceal my presence in the abyss. Okay. We want to rest before we do anything oriented with, rescuing Ivu. Because we are fucking low on stuff.
Do you really enjoy their suffering?
Shove that somewhere else. Demons are demons. Why are you sympathizing with them?
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to say that, Sela, and then have Urushalei in the party, you know? Like, I get the idea, but questionable. +1 the chosen ability. That's interesting. I don't know that it's super useful, but it is interesting.
Can't make the demons wait.
Okay. Let's see how this goes. Ready to start looking for Ivu? Excellent. In that case, I need to get ready. Nice. Well, how do I look? I don't even know why this is an option, but I'm gonna pick it because it's chaotic. Your approach lacks creativity? I thought it looked good. You could pretend to be an attractive succubus or incubus? Am I just trying to make early sunset pick an attractive form? That would be extremely unwise. Most succubi, though certainly not all, are subjects of Nocticula. An unknown succubus would raise questions. Much safer to portray a demon from another part of the abyss, though the demon should be powerful enough that others would be too afraid to betray him, at least not immediately. About our plan. I will head to the flesh markets immediately and talk to the merchants about buying a dragon. Go there and be prepared for any surprises. Be there. Okay.
Beautiful.
Time to head on over. I'm assuming it's going to give us the opportunity to kind of like buff up and everything like that. Accept. Bad Luck Tavern. Buena, buena, odie, bodie, boy, oh, bean. What? Mwah. You ain't gonna do nothing. You ain't gonna do nothing. Boy bean. You just a fucking boy. Oh, he gonna leave. That's what he's gonna do. Just a boy that is also a bean. He's a boy bean. Huh? Huh. That's what you texted me? I don't feel the need to dignify that with a response. I don't necessarily disagree, but I don't feel the need to dignify that with a response. Oop.
Let's see what we can do.
Okay, we are heading on up here. Weird. Okay. We have like that.
No reason to pause.
Here we go.
We go right here, and we are going to save before we head on down to the flesh markets. Oh, you know what I should buy, actually? Pretty sure I could buy it off of him. $10,000. worries. Early sunset, disguised as a demon, nods to you imperceptibly, but aloud he barks out. Out of the way, mortal. I will step back. Oh, let us begin. Early Sunset's voice drips with lazy contempt as he addresses a tiefling slave whose eyes have been stitched shut. Slave, inform Master Sarzaxis that I have come from afar, and I will not waste time bowing and scraping. I serve one whose name even the mistress of this city utters with trepidation, and I am in search of a dragon slave, ideally one with a pleasant disposition. It would be more suitable for its intended purpose. Clutching a whip, the demon floating in the air gurgles something in a strange dialect, and the tiefling speaks in a monotone voice. Master Sarzaxis expresses his apologies, but he does not conduct business with strangers. His goods are reserved for the most powerful demons of the upper city. The voice of Early Sunset falls to a dull, angry whisper, and you cannot hear what he has to say. Strain to hear. 41. You can hear the end of Early Sunset's conversation. It seems he embellished his words with a demonstration of his magical abilities, so I'm almost ready to consider that response a sign of disrespect. The demon holding the whip turns nervously in the air, and the tiefling hastily translates. Master Sarzaxis did not mean to show disrespect in any way. Master Sarzaxis is sorry, but there are no dragons among his goods at this time. Master Sarzaxis can arrange a custom order if you wish. If the desired product is found in the next few days, I will return and pay any price. Souls, gold, it matters not. The one I serve is not constrained by means, but let Master Sarzaxis hurry. Alushinira is not the only place you can look for live goods. Ah, and as a gesture of respect in return, I will give you some advice. Strengthen your security. Your current arrangements leave something to be desired. Moving away from the demon with the whip, Early Sunset gives a subtle shake of his head, just enough for you to notice. Then he moves on. The translucent apparition of the Marilith demon makes a beckoning gesture with her upper pair of arms. Do you have business with me, handsome? I see in your eyes that you are looking for me, Ramissa Shedskin. I am looking for a dragon slave, a dragon of pleasant disposition. I serve a great master, and his wishes are law. An interesting desire, but you should know that I do not undertake simple orders and transactions. I am an artist, not a merchant. Therefore, tell me. The Marilith moves forward. Tell me why the one you serve needs a dragon. You're wasting my time, Shedskin, but so be it. Some people eat only intelligent, good creatures. Some of them value dragon meat most highly of all, especially when consumed over time. Dragons are tenacious creatures and can survive a long time, even as their limbs are cut off one by one. Fascinating. The Marilith's breath quickens. She makes a few gestures with her hands. Hey, silly larva, did you hear what this unusual customer just requested? Oh, hey! Nice. Yeah. Going to eat me, are you? I hope you choke on my little bones. Nice, Ivu. Nice. Shut up, larva. Think about the future that awaits you. Or rather, that doesn't. As for you, my wonderful client, if this specimen suits you, let us discuss terms. Well, I can only fail if I roll a 1, so, you know. You manage to go unnoticed and overhear some of the conversation between Early Sunset and the Marilith. This is the location of my hideout. I will enchant the door to let you in. Once you're there, you will be able to inspect and sample the goods. Good. I hope your warehouse is well guarded. I wouldn't want the dragon to escape or be freed. After finishing the conversation, early sunset gives you a subtle nod. This motherfucker keeps asking to make sure that this shit is well guarded. I need him to shut that shit down. I'm suspicious, right, that this is in fact early sunset. After the, one, it was just kind of sus, period. Especially knowing that Rilu Vorlesh has tricked us in the past, right? But when Arushale kind of like hummed the Starward Gaze kind of tune, and Early Sunset's reaction was a little like weird, it kind of feels right like. And now each time Early Sunset is saying, you need to beef up your security, you need to beef up your security, it's almost as if it's like in a Rilu Vorlesh scenario where she's like, she's assisting us, but she's also testing us, right? You know? The voice of Early Sunset suddenly rings in your head. Kajak, I have learned everything I need to know. The riddle was far too easy. Ivu was kidnapped by Ramisa's hunters to be sold. A typical story in Alushanira, and many who come here as guests end up slaves at the flesh markets. Anyway, I know where she's being kept. The lair is here in the middle city, and it isn't far. We need to go there. I didn't know Azadas were capable of telepathy. Most Azadas do not have the ability, but what has not been given to you by nature you can gain with the help of magic. What agreement did you reach with Shedskin? We have agreed that I will go there to inspect the merchandise, and she will spell the doors of her secret hideout to let me in. I see. Well then, let's go get Ivu. Of course. Meet me at the entrance to Shedskin's hideout. To the Grim Mansion. 10,000 Delights. I guess the Grim Mansion would be the only thing that I can imagine it being. Perhaps. Okay. Fine. Go ahead and head that direction. See what's what. What? I think it was over here. Yeah. I'm assuming this is the proper location, but I have no idea. Or not.
Beautiful.
Never mind. Maybe it was right over by her. Maybe it's this place.
Here we go. I can handle it.
Oh, yeah. Shedskin's hideout is right the fuck there. Like, okay. Alright, well, let's pop in. I'm gonna assume that we're gonna immediately get attacked, so we're probably gonna have to reload and do all our buffs and everything like that, but maybe not. Hold her tight. The mistress said this slave is more dangerous than the others. Somebody. Oh! Nice. Oh. What luck! Early Sunset nods contentedly. We will return the escaped property to Shedskin and either get Ivu in return or demand a significant reduction in the price to buy her back. My heart bleeds for poor Ivu, but partaking in such evil, even to save the unfortunate child? I have a counter offer. Let me escape and go my own way. Let her go, Early Sunset. I would never return a slave. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the good is a good option here, but I'm gonna go with the chaotic option. I'm not gonna do business with slavers at all, which I have totally already done, because the game doesn't give you other options, right? In particular situations, but it is what it is. But from a choice standpoint, I will absolutely take the I'm not gonna do business with slavers at all. Let's release this fugitive and free Ivu by force if necessary. I like you. I'm Charming Minx. What's your plan? If I get out, I'll find you and treat you to something that will delight your senses. Okay, then. Early Sunset frowns but removes the enchantment. Ajak has come here from Golarion, from a city called Dresden. Perhaps we should help you escape the abyss. No need. I have things to do here. Someone owes me a lot of money. So, goodbye. For now, at least. What you be doing?
What kind of name's Early?
It's an Azada name. We're okay with Charming Minx?
No, we really weren't actually.
Okay.
I thought that was maybe like a pet name, but
Nope.
now that we've heard it, no, we're not okay
Nope,
with
that's
it.
a straight up name. I mean... Pets. He gets some pankins. Gets him pankins. He gets them. He gets them. He doesn't know what to do about him, but he gets them. He's being driven wild. Ah!
Right.
He bite. He's like, nope, too far. What you be doing? I don't know. I'm just curious of what you doing. If it ever involves food or
That again?
I don't know. How many times I feed you? Goddamn. I don't know. Only if you're... I always love snacks, if snacks are available. If you're going out to do something, I do not need snacks now, but when you return, snacks would always be... Also, Dr. Pepper would be dope, but again, those things don't have to happen at all, period.
I can make some of these things happen.
I mean, again, those things don't have to happen. Also, come here. I haven't been able to see
What?
your hair.
I was just trying to cancel out the green.
I like it. It's got that deep violet going on. Good. Yeah.
I need to go over this.
I don't see any green.
I'm having a hard time.
See
I
any
had to
green.
mix
It's all like black and violet.
burgundy.
Good. Scratching. Stop that. Stop that. Stop that. You pankins.
I physically can't stop. Orange.
My scars. Okay, well that was cool. Ah, now he's tapping. Ugh. All right. Still assuming that that is Arilu Vorlesh or someone else, right? Like that is I am not assuming that this is actually Early Sunset, right?
Can't make the demons wait.
And still assuming that we're gonna have a fight as soon as we go in here. So, saving and aha. Here we go. Okay, Jack, you're finally here. I missed you so much. And you, evil demon, I didn't believe you when I said my friends. And you, evil demon, didn't believe me when I said my friends would save me. Oh, that reminds me. She set up an ambush. Yeah, obviously. The familiar projection of Ramisa Shedskin appears next to Ivu's cell. How is it that my handsome buyer turned out to be fake? He brought the owner of this dragon larva to my lair. Should I be surprised? The demon lets out a mocking laugh. Did I mention that I treat every act of the slave trade as a performance? This is my plan for this scene. The hero thinks he has foiled the villainess's plans and is about to free her pet, but he is ambushed and instead forced to compromise his principles. So, which will it be? Will you try to fight my guards, or will you pay 100,000 gold coins and walk away humiliated? You stole the dragon from me, and now you're trying to sell it back to me? The demon laughs loudly. You are in the abyss, you foolish creature. The abyss. Do you understand? Yeah, you're gonna wish you never met me.
Do not fear. Do not waver.
I mean, probably not in this particular instance, because, you know, actually, Galu. Ooh, that sketch. A Galu. 34. Okay. Obviously, we're just gonna go ahead and load. Cause we need at least some buffs going into this, or else this is gonna be horribly not great for us. What are you doing, you big pawed boy? You got one eye closed. You got an eye problem? You got an eye problem? No, Papa. I was just being a pirate. I was just being pirate, Papa.
We'll win this, one way or the other.
Okay, we got a couple of different things. Am I gonna go greater heroism? I think we'll skip greater heroism this time. We'll just go for a good hope. Good. Okay, we did a good hope. Did not realize I was doing that version of good hope, so that's my bad.
Rating.
This one, it's this one.
Together, we stand.
We're only gonna do big buffs first.
I wonder why.
Okay. Cool. I think all of our keeps have armor now. Nope. Bismuth still does not. Bismuth gets armor.
This war must end.
Okay.
Yes?
Ninio is going to... Mind Blink's fine. Are we gonna do all of our stuff here? I don't think we're gonna. I don't think we're going ham on this one. I don't think we necessarily need to. Yet.
What's going on here?
I missed something. Yeah, this feather step mass.
I'm always open to ideas.
Okay.
My will is resolute.
Yeah, we're basically saying we don't need to do any of these yet, necessarily. Greater weapon here. Greater weapon here. I can't remember. He's still supposed to use this on somebody, but I can't remember if it's himself or not. It's been that too long. 39. Okay, well, no, not there. Okay. Every 4 caster levels means that it is a +3 right now, so obviously not on his chest because his chest is a +3, and shield is a +2, so still on his shield.
I shall not be swayed from my path.
Shall not be swayed from her path. Freedom of movement herself. Long stride. This is for each of them. Okay, so those are all the quick ones. So we're just gonna now. Oh, we also want to do at least
I
one
am here all week.
I like
one, and that is
Oh, yes, what?
want to do an animal growth here,
I will
so
help
that
where I can.
Sheila can ride. There we go. Perfect. Sweet. Fantabulous. Oh God. Oh, I'm so looking forward to this. Who needs to die quickly? That could be kind of sketch. This guy could be kind of sketch. Etc. I think we charge here. Nice. And I think we try to free up Sela for other stuff. Wonderful. Who do I want? I think we're gonna have Nenio do the haste. My god, 10 attacks. 10 attacks. Not even hasted, 10 attacks. Crikey. What? The fuck just happened? That was so weird. I'm so confused. Did Bismuth get hit with something? Bismuth just stuck here? Okay.
This condition is irrational.
Christ.
I'm getting my ass kicked.
These archers are kind of assholes. They have been in the last several fights. They've just focused in on my backline. I'm kind of getting to the point to where I need to start figuring out ways to defend myself better. Because, like, take a look at these attacks. Like, attacks Ninio with a, like, a 5 hits. Oof. Right? A 14? That's a plus 28. That one's fair. But, like, holy shit. Like, it's incredibly... It's like every single attack is hitting them. And attacks at this point hit for a shit ton. So, gotta start doing something a little different. It's also kind of annoying that, like, it feels like everything that does almost anything, or almost everything does, like, a, fuck, what's the word I'm trying to use here? Does, like, minus stats or minus levels or something, you know? Wow, did not kill. That's interesting.
Prepare yourself.
Like, alright. Jeez. Lewis, jeez.
Vision blurring, legs are shaking, peculiar.
Gonna die again. These fuckers. My god. Yeah, 25 armor class is just abysmal. Where's this guard? Technically, this guard's up next. Like, this one's in melee, has a melee weapon drawn. Concerned about this guy. Plus 19, plus 13. Okay.
Into the fray! The inheritor, guide my blade!
Desna, guide my hand.
God, it hurts!
What? What? It didn't even show as... Okay, that's somewhat annoying, right? Like, there was nothing to indicate that this guy had been taken over. Like... Cool. I don't think I can do anything about that, right? Can I? Can I revivify myself when I'm under this effect? I don't think so. No. Which means okay, this is kind of like a dumb interaction, unfortunately. In my opinion, at least. And that is that once you're kind of like in this state, let's check, actually. Azada's charisma inspires her allies so much that even when their hit points drop below 0, they continue to fight even though they are still considered dead or unconscious for all effects and can be cured by Breath of Life or similar spells as per spell description. Can they? After the encounter, or upon receiving a total number of attacks equal to Azada's charisma's ability modifier shared among all allies, the allies in this state fall dead or unconscious. If all the Azada's allies die this way, they become drained and die. So, we'll see, right? But like, I just did that, and it did not seem to pull me out. You know why they call me Shedskin? Because I prefer not to appear in the flesh. All my enemies see is a projection, a shell, and attacking it will not kill me. Enjoy your victory, outsider. Everything will soon change. Are you really going to let this go? We've rescued Ivu and she's safe. Shouldn't we make the slavers pay for what they did? Yes. We have to do something. They grabbed me and hurt others. Many, many others. They are bad. What do you want to do? Let's go to that nasty market and free all the slaves. Huh. Wait, that's what a little kid would say. Let me say it another way. Ivu takes a deep breath, wrestling with her emotions. We can't defeat the entire abyss and change everything here forever. But if we retreat, the demons will keep doing whatever they want. We need to show everyone, including those poor slaves, that there is a way out and that these filthy demons can be defeated. I can only add that our dear Shedskin is not as cunning as she thinks. I tracked down the source of her projections. She is currently at the flesh markets. If we go there now, you may catch her. Yeah, we'll hit that good shit. We can free the slaves and help even a single person. That's what we're going to do. Good luck. I'll be nearby in case any powerful forces come to aid the slavers. And immediately dead. It's like, well, it's what I was trying to say. Like, does it even fucking matter?
The goddess protects us.
Guess we were getting hit by some mind controlling effect that I was not seeing. Okay, we want to
The world has suffered enough.
heal up.
Rely on me.
Search for the beauty with your heart,
A
not your
bright
eyes.
future awaits us.
Surprised how little there actually is in here, truth be told.
Beautiful.
Alright, that's fun. We are going to head over here, and we are going to save, and that's going to be the end of this video. So, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye, everybody. Hey, everybody. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, consider leaving a like, commenting, or subscribing. It really helps me out. If you'd like to see me live, head over to my Twitch at twitch.tv/thedistanthorizon.